Hello, we are back in Genshin Impact. Welcome to Crazy Games. Yeah, so today we are going to continue the Woodland Encounter world quest. We've kind of got into this a little bit in the previous video. We've met a bunch of children in this Vimara village and told them stories. And there's a mysterious thing going on right now where these children would get lost outside the village and they'll worry the villagers, but then they come back like unscathed, but they say they don't remember anything. But after talking to them, we suspect that they might have just been keeping what they saw secret, because what we think they saw is like Aranara, which the adults would like not believe them since they're supposed to be like mythical folklore creatures and they just don't want to like the adults to make fun of them. So yeah, we're gonna continue this, and let's see what we have. The children of Vimara Village. Leave Vimara Village and go to the designated location. You and Paimon put in a good amount of hard work to sort your stories into a version that the children might find interesting. Thankfully, they like your stories. Although they don't seem to have told the truth about the mysterious creatures, which is we're suspecting are the Aranara, this isn't the time to go into details. Now, go with Rana to clear out some Withering Zones. You're doing this so the children of Vimara Village can play safely after all. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. Let's see what we have. I've been doing the voices, and it's been hurting my throat, so I won't go too crazy with them. The best thing about my house is that I can sneak out of it without anyone noticing. That's how I've been running off all the time since I was a kid. Alright, back to business, Lumine. Let's go whenever you're ready. Let's go. Sure, it's not far from the west. Or far to the west. Oh, that was a quest complete. Into the Woods, new quest. Woodland Encounter, Aranyaka Part 1, Into the Woods. Oh, it didn't actually change anything, it just changed the subtitle of this quest. Go to the Withering Zone that needs to be cleaned up. We've dealt with many Withering Zones before. This is gonna be no problem. This is start robbing this village. Oops. You didn't see anything. I'm not stealing your food. Banka. Healthy body should come before everything. Are you alright? Me, I'm fine, completely fine. It's Kumar, my younger brother. His body is frail and he needs to rest and recuperate in a place with a lot of trees. Before he fell sick, I used to sell in the city the quarries I hunted. But I have to look after him now, so I rarely leave the village unless it's to get medicine in the city. Sometimes, getting ill or not is beyond our control. He's still so young, so I hope he gets well soon. Things will get better. I know it's just a polite gesture, but it's still comforting. Hope Lesser Lord Kusanali will hear our wishes, as my little brother always prays. As we know she does. As we know from the Archon quest, that is. Alright, let's check out some Withering Zones. Go to the Withering Zone that needs to be cleaned up, but there's a chest there that just appeared. Is that normal? The roses are growing here. Whoa, blow. When I was a trainee, Tainari taught us to pay attention to the light shining from this type of rose. Is related to... this is the thing that happens a lot. There's fighting that suddenly gets triggered, and then they're putting like non-voiced like dialogue, and I'm like, oh, I gotta like stay alive so I can read the thing, and then I'm like distracted by both. Like I'm too distracted from reading to actually fight, and I'm also too distracted from fighting to actually finish the reading, and those readings don't linger long enough, and it's not like I can re-trigger it either. It's one of the little things about this game that that kind of, I don't know, could probably be improved on, or would be better if it's improved on, I guess. Maybe just keep dialogue in those dialogue sections and not have them out in the open world if they're not voiced.
I'll keep this close.
Or have them voiced. so we don't have to like split our attention too much. Because paying attention by listening to someone talk and then fighting is easier than reading with your eyes and also using your eyes to like look at the combat situation as well. Anyways, it's not far from here. It almost looked like it's looking at this thing, but this is wow, it's so close to the village. Yes, thankfully it isn't on the main road. Yeah, I thought it was looking at this thing, but this is part of the event. Wait, what? Okay. Here we are. When I was little, I would often take this road to go down to the river valley to play. The Withering Zones are appearing so quickly now, and Tainari and the others are too busy to deal with them in time. But it's a good thing we have you here now. I'll leave it to me, Makasero. Okay. You made a clean work of those Withering Zones before, but they're still dangerous. If it gets to be too much, be sure to leave the realm and take some rest. Wait, what? Good luck, Lumine. Alright, you stay back there, Rana, and watch us do our work. There we go. These are easy zones. Some of the ones that I fought against, you had to like climb up a bunch of stuff. And you accumulate the toxicity or whatever it's called really fast.
Rest and rebuild! Wind strategy! Propagate!
Alright. There we go. It's nice that I can control myself during this. How are you feeling, Lumine? Do you feel blah, 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 there's something in the Withering Zone that will help you clear a little? I can't not read that at all. I guess good thing I have it recorded, but I don't think I'm gonna go back and re-record myself reading it. That seems like too much work. Like, does anyone actually read that fast? I guess maybe I just read very slow. Oh, there's a lot of Electroculus, or not Anemoculus? No, Dendroculus is here. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the river, or I guess this stream. Like this waypoint is underneath the water, so I thought like I was there for some reason. I don't know. I just psyched myself out, I guess. I won't go for those Dendroculuses. I'll just go for the Withering Zones. Oh wait, no, it's right there. I might as well grab it. Yeah. Whoa, there's a trio of bird nests here. So I've been marking all the Dendroculuses that I found, and it's been using up a lot of pins. I actually had to delete a lot of pins that I put down that I guess found it not useful anymore, just so I could put more pins down for this. This is in a case where I'm missing like maybe the last, I don't know, dozen of Dendroculuses, and I'm too lazy to actually look everywhere for them. I'll just look up like a guide to where all the Dendroculuses are. Then I can easily be like, yep, nope, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one, and find like which ones I haven't got yet. Star shrooms are said to be a reflection of the stars in the sky, plus they're very tasty, or they're quite tasty. Even more amazing, they turn into different states to encounter electro or pyro. Oh, look at that. Look at the alligator. Are they alligators or are they crocodiles? Oh, they don't have names on them. Oh, this is real low. It blooms only when the moon is hanging high above the sky and the year flowers. It's quite lucky you're having to run Lumine and Paimon on patrol at all. I cannot read that in time. I'm reading it so fast I'm not actually really comprehending what they're saying either. Hey crocodiles. I'm gonna pick all this up just in case I need them later. You get to live, I guess. Unless you attack. Oh, no, you attacked me. Alright, let's do it. Get closer. I totally missed. Just because I'm a little higher. Too bad there's no way to like aim them down or something. Like, I don't know, I wish there was a way that if I'm looking up, then Kokomi will like shoot her little water fishes up. Same with like Kale or any other ranged character. If I'm looking up, then obviously I want to attack someone up higher, right? So it kind of just angles the normal attacks a little higher. But unfortunately, like, it's a hit and miss if you're gonna hit someone that's like higher or lower than you. Alright, how do they want me to approach this? Oop. The Withering Zone expanding? Regardless, I'll leave it in your capable hands just like before, Lumine. Just don't overdo it. Piece of cake. Thanks, Lumine. Rana, you stay back there and watch. And scream if anything attacks you. And we'll come. We'll come to your rescue. Oh, what? It didn't actually blow it up. Do they shoot stuff? Oof.
Scatter! Allow me!
Only Kokomi can trigger the Dendro reactions at the moment. I thought that Xiao, or not Xiao, Kazuha, also can trigger swirl, like Dendro swirl reactions, but apparently there's no such thing as Dendro swirl reactions.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Which is kind of a shame.
Into the wind.
The only reason why I have Kazuha on my team is because he's one of the newer characters I have, and I haven't played him as much as I like to play before switching him off. I guess by the time I finish his friendship, maybe then I'll swap him out. But for the time being, I'm having a lot of fun using him, even though he doesn't really go with the team comp all that well. I think whenever you have a Dendro character on your team, you pretty much want to have a fire, a water, and an electro, just so you can take advantage of all of the Dendro reactions, because Dendro reactions are like really strong compared to all the other reactions. Actually, maybe compared to Melt, maybe it's somewhat on par to Melt and Vaporize. But yeah, it has kind of made Electro a bit more useful now, because in the past the Electro reactions were kind of weak compared to all the other reactions, but the Electro Dendro reactions are fairly strong, I feel like. I don't know, that's just my opinion, I guess. And yeah, for whatever reason, I guess the best team comps, I guess, for Dendro is to take advantage of the Bloom, the Hyper, whatever. I don't know all the names of them. Bloom, Aggravate, Quicken, and all that. I don't even know what Quicken does. It sounds like it makes your enemy move faster, but it actually does nothing. It feels like, I don't know. It's all really weird. The way they named it is kind of misleading, I feel like. Ooh. I dilly-dallied too much and lost my Dendrogranum, which I don't even know where I got in the first place. So Rana is there. Where did I get the like? Oh, there it is. Oopsie. Oopsie. Bam.
Wind Strider.
Go! Just like we rehearsed! Scatter!
Oh, it's a big boy.
Hold the line! Hi!
Owie.
The wind
Took
knows
them all together.
Propagate!
Yeah, if I have a fire or electro, I can blow up all these things on the field and do extra damage. And since they're on the field, you know they'll do damage, whereas like in the past, electro damage has like a kind of an internal cooldown to it, it seemed like. Ooh. Head over that way next, eh? We're not getting rid of the Withering Zones? Well, the recent alligator action happened, especially we're in imbalance. Yeah, I could not have read that in time. Where's the Electroculus for that one? Or not Electrodendroculus? I think I just saw it. It was really high up. Yeah, it's right there. I don't think I can actually reach it. Is there another one of these I can use? Yes. Oh, with this, I don't need to use the thingy anymore then. Or maybe I do? Come on, where is it? Come on, where is it? Where is it? I swear I saw one earlier. Yes! A bunch of mushrooms up here. Alright. Right. Leave another mark. Bloop! Well, go to the Gator Zone. This is kind of cool. There's like a cave there of some kind. Have I been in there before? I don't think I've been in that cave before. There's still a lot of stuff to discover here. I guess I haven't really put a huge effort in exploring. I've kind of done the bare minimum to get as many of those Statue of the Seven and other waypoints. Pretty much. And other than that, I haven't really been exploring too deeply into caves and into mountains and stuff. And doing puzzles and stuff. Anyway, forest watchers are also tasked with protecting the ecosystem. Recently, potentially because of the Withering Zones, the alligators have become, shall we say, unusually manic. Not only have they been invading other animals' territories, but they've reproduced at a faster rate. If this goes on, they won't just be a danger to children, but the forest ecosystem as well. Luckily, your opponent isn't a Withering Zone this time. It's my time to shine, hehe. You rest up, Lumine. Leave this one to me. Rest? Not a chance. We're coming to help you. Is it really okay? That's great then. I'll finally get to fight side by side with you. Oh yeah, we get her on the field with us. Can we like buff her? Let's go! Get him, Lumine! I think that she does something
Fallen
along
leaves,
those lines.
adorn my night!
Oh, they don't drop anything? Lame. Wait, where'd she go? Did I kill her? Oh, whoa! She teleported, I think. Did she wave at me, or did she put away her weapon? Where are you going? She has a cool axe. I'm just looking at your axe, okay? I guess I should fight these guys.
Time to go.
Suck
One with
'em.
nature.
Rest and rebuild! Scatter!
Nice. Woo. Phew. It's nice to have a chance to do something. This should help with our problems a little. Besides, watching you fight made me realize that I still have a lot to learn. Lumine? Learn, Lumine. Like, footwork and timing, too. An experienced traveler like you is just absolutely amazing. Paimon has a strict training regimen. Well, we're always improving together as companions. Thank you so much, really. That reminds me. How's your condition, Lumine? After taking care of so many Withering Zones, do you feel dizzy or nauseous or anything? Just a little tired. I think I'm dying. I see. Lie down quickly. I'll go get help. Hey, don't make jokes like that, Lumine. You'll worry Rana. I actually feel completely fine. Just kidding. Sorry about that. Ah, that's good. You've done so much goodness. I feel so much better now. Ooh, there's a Dendroculus there. Let's take a break. One of our forest patrol campsites isn't far from here. It should have equipment and supplies. Yay, let's go camping. Camping? That sounds fun. Then off we go, just ahead. Alright. Now how are we supposed to get that? Can I launch myself straight up with that? Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is gonna take me high enough. That's what I thought. So I need the Electro character. Maybe I should just make Lumine back to Electro. That'll balance out the team a bit more. Unfortunately, I don't have Shinobu. Otherwise, I'll just use her as a healer.
Let's.
Hiya! Oop. Perfect. Woo! Alright, let's put Kokomi back on the team. Kokomi. Wait, where did she go? Oh, she's right here.
We'll need a strategy.
We'll need a strategy. Wah. We're gonna somehow make it up there. Oh, I want to pick up all this junk. Why are there all this stuff here? It kind of suggests something like broke in their cargo. Like, this is hara fruit. You can ground it into powder and add some ingredients to make delicious curry. Curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. Curry in the air. No, I guess that's a song. Ooh. Here we are. What's that round thing at the edge? The thing that looks like a small cabin. Oh, that? I'm not sure where it came from, but you see them all the time in the forest of Sumeru. Maybe it's some kind of ruin? Strange. Since you've asked, I've seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it again? It wasn't the researcher who's in Satyavada's life. Oh, never mind. Lumine, Paimon, wait here for a second. I'm gonna go tidy up the campsite, get a fire going, and get some ingredients ready. Thank you. Let us help you! I can't have that. I was the one who asked you to come and help clean up the Withering Zones. Just think of us as a trainee forest watchers. What do you need us to do, Rana? Well, if you insist, Paimon, could you help me get some firewood then? All you need is some wood chopped? That's nothing. Lumine can do that. No, we need to collect some dried branches. I'm pretty great at chopping wood. That's right. You know your stuff, Lumine. You'd make a fine forest watcher. Is that so? Okay, got it. Let's go, Lumine. Whoa, there are a lot of stuff here. Yes, please. Give it all to me. Whoa. I could have swore while we were walking here, the campsite was like here somewhere. Oh well, that's okay. I'm sorry, Rana. I'm just exploring. I'm not taking everything. Don't worry about it. Well, why do we have to pick tree branches? Camping is tough. You have to pick tree branches to start a fire? Is there one more? I don't think I know where the last one is. It is not immediately obvious. Oh, there it is. I see the arrow.
Yep, that should be enough. Let's go find Rana.
Whoa, she puts here some stuff. I think there's like a limit of how many of those sparkles you can interact with in a day. And because then if not, then you can be like a loser and grind like all the little like specs for a lot of resources. And I don't think they want that, like the developers. You guys are back. I'm almost done here as well.
Will these be enough, Rana?
Yep, that's more than enough. Oh, right. One of our camping traditions is to have the most esteemed person in the group light the campfire. Eek, fire, so scary. They just have to be lit. They just have to light it, right?
Leave it to us.
Well then, I'll leave lighting the campfire to you. We're gonna have to put Amber on team.
Outrider Amber.
Boom. Using the supplies stored at the campsite and the ingredients of rich fragrant curry, everyone starts container for the later use. I guess if I really tried, I could have read it. It seemed like that lingered long enough. Ah, it's so good. Curry tastes even better after hard work. Sounds like Rana stole Paimon's line.
Paimon doesn't care about such things. Still, this curry is so aromatic. What if the smell draws some critters or helichurls over here?
Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. This is a children's song from Sumeru. There's something free about curry. Each family adds different ingredients and spices depending on how they make it. So each family's curry has its own flavor. So when we were little, we would smell a curry and tell whether it was made by our own parents. But once we got older, we couldn't tell whose curry was whose anymore. They all seemed about the same. But still, you know that it's time to go home and eat when you smell curry. Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. It doesn't have to be curry to make dry Paimon drool. We'll sing with them.
The stuff you make also has a different aroma, Lumine.
Oh, is that so? I'd like to try. Sure, I guess.
But we just eaten so much of this curry. Let's make something next time.
Okay.
That reminds Paimon, why do you have a pot of pick up branches instead of chopping down trees when you want to start a fire? Does the Dendro Archon punish people who cut down trees? Wah! Lumine, what do we do?
Saying like Lumine is so weird. Maybe I should just start saying Traveler from now on. Oh no, it's because fresh wood has too much moisture in it and it's hard to light. Also, the Dendro Archon isn't that petty. Still, our teachings in Sumeru also say to respect nature and the forest, because we are the forest subjects. So are the birds and the beasts, and... ... In the end, the forest will remember. Even if you grow up and forget, don't fret, the forest will remember. Rana, are you okay? Oh, I felt like something lost in the memories for a long time just occurred to me. Something warm and precious, but I couldn't remember it all. Just those 2 lines. Dang it! It's like when you have to sneeze, but it won't come out. How infuriating.
Some things are harder to remember the more you try to remember them. Just ignore it, and after a while, it might suddenly come back to you when you're doing something else.
I'll try. Thanks again for watching those kids in the village for me before. They're like my little brothers and sisters. The oldest one is Kaivis. He wants to travel the world by boat when he grows up. Sudabe is his little sister. She says he wants to be just like him. It's a little embarrassing, hee hee. I don't think there's anything embarrassing about that. Then there's Eotham. I'm more worried about him. He was raised by Granny Shahid after being abandoned in the village. Eh? So Eotham was... Yes, I was still a little girl back then. One day the adults discovered that a traveling couple who'd been staying in the village were gone. All they left behind was this teeny tiny child. I always used to worry about him, but now he and Kavis and the others are like a family. Alfonso also looks after him, just like a real older brother would. About what you and the children were talking about before, ...
Yeah, now that you mention it, when we were telling stories to the children, we also asked around.
About the Aranara, about kids who gone missing.
Eh? About that, eh?
Do you have any clues?
We were also really worried, so we asked around. The kids said they were in the woods, and the next thing they knew, they were in Vimara Village. They couldn't remember anything that had happened before that.
That's right. Kavis and Sudabe suddenly appeared in the village after going missing for a few days. Everyone was worried sick while they were gone. Alfonso even organized a search and rescue team. Haha.
What is it, Rana?
Now that I think about it, it was actually kind of funny. Remembering what I said about curry before, Alfonso made the search party take curry into the forest with them so the children could smell it. Anyway, we didn't find Kavis and Sudabe, but they came home on their own, and with the whole memory loss situation, something about this whole thing just doesn't feel right. So I've been patrolling the forest and ruling out any elements that could harm the children. Yotham is the only one who hasn't gone missing, so I have to protect him. Also, about the Aranara. That's the round, plant-like little fairies you mentioned before.
They say they don't know, but they were acting like they were hiding something about the Aranara.
I think... I don't know much about these creatures myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First of all, they're much like you described, round and plant-like. The forest is vast and deep here in Sumeru, and is constantly changing, like a gargantuan beast, so even locals will lose their way, let alone travelers. Legends has it that there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in forests like this, and the most famous among them are the Aranara, which supposedly means the forest people. The Aranara are related to the Dendro Archon and are the guardians of the forest. They are the bridge between people and the trees. They also have the ability to enter dreams. But for the people of Sumeru, dreams are very rare.
That sounds amazing!
Agreed. They might not say it in front of the adults, but I think they really like the legends of the Aranara. Who knows, maybe they've seen an Aranara while playing in the forest. It's normal for children to have secrets among themselves that they keep from grown-ups, so long as they can grow up healthy and become strong, kind, and good adults. About Alfonso.
Oh, speaking of him, Alfonso seems like he's really popular in Vimara Village. He organized the search party, and the kids talk about him all the time.
Oh, him? He's like an older brother to them. We've treated him like family since he arrived in the village a few years ago. According to him, like Eotham, he doesn't have any family, so he sees this place as his real home. Eotham also sees him as his actual big brother.
Paimon gets it.
If you two stayed in Vimara Village, I know they'd be very happy to have another two big sisters. Like I said before, if it's possible, I hope you can join the ranks of the Watchers, and we will patrol together. What do you think? Well, I'm actually traveling to find someone. You briefly explained the reason for your travels to Rana. I see. I understand how you feel, Lumine. Or Traveler. I understand how you feel, Traveler. I also have a friend, had a friend, who was very dear to me vanished out of nowhere, but they Well, that's not important. The blonde boy you're looking for? I feel like I've heard about him somewhere before. Let me think. Nope, I can't remember. I'm sure someone told me a story about a blonde boy before. Just like gold. And called a Nara or something. Paimon feels like Rana's memory isn't too good. That's what happens when you grow up. That's worrying. That's what happens when you grow up.
There's no need to force yourself, Rana. Paimon hopes the kids in Vimara Village are doing okay.
Well, I'm very happy that I could meet the two of you. I'm sure the children feel the same way. You're not only skilled, but also so kind, and I'm so moved that you would worry about my little brothers and sisters in Vimara Village. I'll keep an eye out for the person you're looking for. Then, when you finish your journey, come to Sumeru. We can patrol the forest together. Let's put a pin on that for now, Okay, but think about it. If only I could have met you and Paimon earlier.
You're making Paimon blush.
Zed. I think she's asleep. She can't sleep. She can sleep even while sitting upright.
She must be exhausted. Looks like Rana doesn't have our stamina. Do you want to take a rest, Lumine?
There's still something I need to do, like play a prank on her. Yeah, gonna have a little nap too.
Sleepy well.
Ooh. The moon ran away. I slept so well I don't even remember falling asleep. Sorry about that, hehe. You can sleep even when sitting upright. You must have been exhausted before. Not really. I just ate a lot and was feeling so relaxed that I just... Here's a little forest watcher trivia for you. When searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest when you find them. Digestion consumes stamina. That's why you feel sleepy easily after eating. Or at least that's what the Academy... No, that's not the reason. You feel sleepy after you eat because the same hormone that is released to digest carbs also is, I guess, makes you sleepy. So there's like this whole aspect of fight and flight, which like is the adrenaline that gets produced, and then when you're in a safe place, you have this other system that takes over called rest and what was it? It rhymes. I remember it rhymed. Rest and digest. So when you're finally finished the fight and hunted something that you can eat, and you finished eating, then you start doing this rest and digest phase where you just feel sleepy and your body digests things. Lumine, Paimon, have you rested? You worked so hard yesterday. We slept like babies.
Yeah, don't worry about us.
Are you sure? Okay then. Thank you so much for yesterday. I feel much better now that you're here.
Heh, you can count on Lumine. Is there any work left to do today, Rana?
Let me see. I think there's just about done here. Let's head back to Vimara Village. We can check on the situation on our way back.
Okay, let's go.
Ring. Quest complete. Is there more? Oh, there's more. So yeah, that's another quest complete. Woo! I'm gonna flip this back to... Where is Kazuha? Where's Kazuha? Oh, he's up here.
Alright, let's head off.
Kazuha is back on the team. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all for today. We took care of some easy business and then got a little bit more lore at the end of that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one where I'll continue this string of quests. Oh, someone gets lost apparently. I'm thinking it's probably the one who hasn't been lost yet, Eotham. And hopefully meet some Aranara. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you see you in the next one. I think I said that already. Subscribe for more, I guess, Genshin Impact or other stuff eventually at some point when I find the time to do more stuff. So yeah, goodbye.